the hatcheries before that second gas, the extra hatcheries. Any case, looks like Bisu might be doing air attack right now. He is going to go for a Corsair Reaver build here. That's going to be his mid-game tech, albeit with a good number of Zealots to help him out. Although they're going to be very, very hurt by these Lurkers. That's what these Lurkers are for, of course. And there's speed now. Possibly there's going to be drops. Oh, there's a stop Lurkers! Stop Lurkers from Zero! When's he going to unstop them? Yeah, nice unstop there by Zero. Going to do a lot of damage to those Zealots. All of them probably have lost their shields. Although I think they're going to be able to retreat successfully. Well done, though, by Zero. But still, obviously, it's not as amazing as if you get Medic Marines, where they would just slaughter them at that point. But still, the Zealots are badly injured. They're going to have to retreat to be able to have a chance of surviving. But once they retreat, though, their shields are just going to go back up, and I think they'll be okay. There's only about 3 hits on the Zealots before they ran away. Here comes a little bit of a contain from Zero. Yeah, as you can see, the Zealots have not lost a lot of health. So if they recharge, then they're still going to be a formidable force as it was before. Not much backing up this force, though, for Zero. I guess right now he's still in the process of building up. Although that could be a drop there coming out. I'm not sure if it's a drop or if it's just flying around to avoid getting caught by Corsairs. But if that's a drop full with units, I mean, Bisu's in huge trouble. Because he's in the middle of transitioning also into Reavers and Observers. I don't think it has stuff in it, though, yet. I mean, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be able to do that at this point yet. I think they're just flying there for safekeeping. And it might not work. Oh, look at this. I mean, Bisu knows this is coming, or knows where they are, it seems. So he has to basically try to hunt down these overlords. It doesn't look like they're going for a drop, in fact. Oh, just as I say that, Zero's been waiting for a long time to load up. There it is. I bet he just finished the upgrade. Now, the problem for him is he needs to be able to get these in without getting killed by that massive number of Corsairs. Uh-oh, they just missed it for him. There's an Observer coming out, so he is going to get pushed back in the front. Is that going to matter? No, if he can get this drop out in the back and do some significant damage, although it looks like, man, those 3 Overlords full of units, they're the ones that are absolutely critical. Zero's using these other presumably empty Overlords as bait. I'm not sure if all of them were empty, though. And look at this. I mean, Zero's having so much problems trying to get through this patrol here from... Zero's having so much trouble to get through Bisu's patrol here. It's a really good Corsair play. Uh-oh, they're going to be spotted right now. The Corsair's going to come in, so that means these Hydralisks have to be dropped, and I don't think this is going to be particularly successful when the Reavers are around. Yeah, the Reavers are already here. This is not going to work out well. Well, never mind. Oh, no, not well at all. Ouch. I thought some of those Reaver Scarabs were actually dud, but they do get through successfully. It looks like their pathing isn't that long. I thought it would actually be impossible to hit them past that line, but it is not. So that's a pretty big failure from Zero. I think that may have given Bisu the advantage, especially because he's able to put up a third. I think he is definitely in the lead now because Zero has spent a lot of resources on his Lurkers and on his drop tech and has not led him anywhere. All right, now he does have some Scourge out, but that is a lot of Corsairs, as I've been saying, and this is a Corsair Reaver build. Bisu is very good in general with protecting his shuttles. We're going to see what happens, though. He's going to drop this Reaver now in the back base, the mineral only. Lurkers being dropped in the back of Bisu's mineral lines here, but there is one cannon. He does. He's not aiming for the cannon, actually. He's just going for the Zealots. I think that's a smart move. He's going to do a good amount of damage. It looks like now it's re-aiming. But, you know, the problem is he's suffering much more damage through this attack here. As you can see, those Reavers are just powerful, very powerful, behind the mineral lines. They're almost impossible to kill with Hydralisks. And wow, he's going to lose his base. So Zero is basically out of this game unless he can do something amazing right now. He's actually expanded twice to the lower right, but I think that's going to get found and killed by Bisu, who has 3 bases of his own. So he has to do some devastating damage. He might be able to, though, because Bisu has nothing in his base. I don't think he has Reavers in his base. He's been busy doing his own attack here. Come on, dude. Zero, you got like seconds to act, though. He's trying to multitask here. Wow, he's actually killed off one of the shuttles. He needs to not lose these Lurkers, man. He's killed one of the Observers, rather. All right, he loses one Lurker. Maybe he'll morph some more, but he does have a ton of Hydralisks inside of Bisu's main. Wow, Bisu might be caught. Oh, man, there's a lot of... Oh, dude, Zero... What is Zero doing, man? NC Yellow had an idea what he was doing at this point. He was dropping on top of those Reavers, and Zero wasn't even getting his Hydralisks ready even to attack. And now he's retreating. I think this is terrible. I think he actually had a chance of perhaps taking out those Reavers and actually like taking over the main. but it doesn't look like that happened. He had so many Hydras, he just wasn't using them. I mean, he could have done a lot more damage had he been using half of them. I mean, I know he was busy elsewhere, but you know, if he has slow APM, if he's like low APM player like Savior, he's got to try some other builds. You know, he can't do this kind of super multitasking drop builds. It just doesn't work in his favor. Then it looks like he's gonna have one lurker sacrificed. Yeah, he is definitely in trouble at this point. Bisu has managed to take out some more drones at the lower right, although it looks like Zero's managed to keep the mains up, or keep the hatcheries up rather. Still, I don't think it's enough, though. By the way, Zero does have +1 armor, and Bisu does have +1 attack. Bisu is still trying to find a hole in the defenses. I'm a little surprised he had so little in his base. It's probably because he's going ultra hardcore Corsair Reaver with the 2 robotics facilities, although it looks like he's going to transition to gateway units now. We'll see what happens. I mean, Bisu, I think, also isn't in a perfect position. He has noticed Zero has expanded a lot, and Zero seems to be fairly well protected, or at least he's deterring Bisu from attacking those 2 new bases. I thought they'd be going down faster. Oh, nice work there by Zero. Actually, I think he just picked off the shuttle right there, so I'd say that could swing him back in favor here. If Bisu doesn't keep building shuttles. I mean, note he also did kill 1 shuttle before in that earlier attack, and now Zero's actually going right into the cannons here at Bisu's mineral only in the back of his base, and I think his Hydras, no, they do not have the range to attack the Nexus. And, you know, that's going to be too bad for them. He needs to try to ferry them over the line there. That would help him. It looks like he's once again losing a lot of overlords, and that's been a constant cost him. Although I gotta say, Bisu's Corsair control has not been spectacular this game. He's lost a lot of Corsairs to Hydralisks by flying them over them, and more than I thought to Scourge too. I mean, usually he's so good at running away with Corsairs. But yeah, like I said, this is such a high micro build from both players. It's very difficult to deal with. Wow, I didn't know there were no observers. I guess the observatory got killed too. And his Zealots are also trapped behind the robotics facility, so that's going to be a problem. But Bisu right now is going on his 4th base. Zero and Bisu have both traded blows. I don't know who is in the lead at this point economically. I think it might be pretty close. And it could swing on the success or failure of one of these attacks. Here comes one of them from Zero. Is he going to do the right thing? He needs to drop on the Reaver. Looks like he doesn't see it on time. Is he going to be able to do it? Yeah, he does get a couple Hydras on top of the Reaver. There you go. The Reaver goes down. Now the hatchery is probably going to go down. I think Bisu may have tried to stay at Corsair Reaver a little bit too long without building up a sufficient number of Reavers. I mean, he had 2 robotics facilities. I think he might be he might have speed at this point already for his Zealots, but he absolutely needs that in order to use them effectively. There they are, the Zealots. But it looks like he is going to lose this new base, and with that, Zero has firmly taken the lead in this game now, because now it's more like 4 versus 2 bases, 4 versus 3. But one of the, you know, basically Bisu is just lost a base, and Zero didn't need his 5th base. So basically, Zero a little bit ahead here. And right now we're seeing Bisu cleaning up 1 lurker that was still there. Look at this, Bisu is losing Corsairs for no reason. What is Bisu doing? Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad for Bisu. I think Bisu exhausted all of his energy trying to be manly in the beginning. I think